Thanks for joining us and welcome to our continuing live coverage of the 2026 Malaysia Open here in beautiful Kuala Lumpur. It is the first event of the 9th HSBC BWF World Tour season, and all the action's been happening right here at the Axiata Arena in Bukit Jalil. One of the big four tournaments, Super 1000s. That's what it's all about ultimately, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. Today brought up by Namun, the national singles player. Do look out for that name in the future. That trophy, of course, will be traveling around the circuit this year. Looking at the order of play on court 2 for day 3, kicking off with the mixed doubles. It's Tang and Seeing Sweat, the Badminton Asia champions, number 7 seeds here, up against Chen Kwan and Su Yin Hui from Chinese Taipei. That'll be followed by another doubles match, the women's doubles. Jong Satapornpan and Suachai from Thailand taking on Jong Na-eun and Lee Yeon-woo from South Korea. In the women's singles following that, the Chen Yufei is back on Malaysian courts, the number 4 seed taking on Busanan on Bangrumpan from Thailand. And then it's a treat for the Malaysian fans as a Malaysian pair will be stepping on court, Goh Zifei and Noor Izzuddin, former world number 1s for a brief time, taking on Ben Lane and Sean Vendy. Men's singles will follow that, Long Junhao taking on Jonathan Christie. That's a huge match after Long Junhao dispatched of Wen Jingjing in round 1. Women's singles will see Ratchnok Intanon, former world champion, number 7 seed, up against Mia Blickfeld, who's been on a great run of form. Men's doubles will follow that. Another Malaysian pair, Junaidi Arif and Yaproy King, this time up against Sadwik Rankareddy and Chirag Shetty, number 3 seeds from India. Before we close out our coverage on court 2 with the men's singles, Anders Anderson, number 3 seed here, up against Victor Lai from Canada. So looking at the draw, this is section 2 of the mixed doubles draw. A lot of strong pairs in this part of the draw. As you can see, 3 China pairs up top, Feng Huang, Cheng and Zhang, and Guo and Chen. Also, the winners of this match we're about to watch will play a guaranteed Malaysian pair, Chen and To, or Hu and Cheng. So players making their way out onto the courts. That's court 1 firing into life, and 2 and 3. Huge match happening on court 1, in fact. So-young against Nozomi Okuhara. I did say big matches in the pre-quarter stage. Here are combatants about to come onto court 2.
Hong Kong, China versus Chen Kwan, Su Yin Hui, Chinese Taipei.
Chuman and Seeing Sweat have had a career full of achievements, but last year, of course, picking up the Badminton Asia Championship, that was huge for them. They were world number 2 at one point, but it was a pretty good season all in all. 1 title, 1 runner-up. That was second place finish in Singapore, if I remember rightly. Up against a relatively new pair that's actually playing in the University Games in Germany last year. So they are certainly going to have to be on their top form if they're going to beat this pair. And it's been on the circuit for a good few years now. So the last time they met was at the French Open, and Tang and C played 2-0 head-to-head lead.
Black for you, red for you. It's black. What do you choose? Receive. Who receive? Chen receive. How about you? Who will serve? Use Tang set. Okay.
That was Anthony Ugo Nili from Malaysia, who's the umpire for this one. Chen, 30 years old now. Ranked 8th, and there's that confirmation of the highest ranking of world number 2. That was actually back in 2018 in June. But last year, as I said, was fruitful for them. 3rd at the French Open, quarterfinalists at the China Masters, quarterfinalists at their home Hong Kong Open. There's his 34-year-old partner, Seeing Sweats. Great player at the net, absolutely fantastic. He also made the quarterfinals of the China Open, Japan Open, the Thai, well, the 3rd place at the Thai Open. That was their first result, Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei-Jing in 34 minutes, 21-10, 21-9. So a good comprehensive start for the Badminton Asia champions. And on the other side of the net, as I said, relatively new pair. Now, both of these pairs were actually out in the first round last year. So, already stepped up. 22-year-old Su Yinhui in Kaohsiung, currently ranked 28th. They've been as high as 19. That was March of last year. And this is her 22-year-old partner, Chen Kwan, and tasked with the big backcourt attacks. They actually got a 3rd place finish in Hong Kong last year. Quarterfinalists at the University Games. Also another quarterfinal appearance at the Canada Open. Their first tournament results, that's a good result for them, 63 minutes against Vestergaard and Busch in 3 games. Also picked up a 3rd place at the US Open and a quarterfinal appearance at the German Open. There's confirmation of our umpire for this first match, Anthony Ugornili. He's joined by Iris Metspalu in the service judge position. And with the warm-ups done, officials in place, we are ready to get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tang Chunman and Si Yingsui, Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Su Yinhui and Chen Jinquan, Chinese Taipei. Tang Chunman to shot to Chen Jinquan. Love all. Play.
Lively first point.
1 love.
Chen Kwan trying to take the attacking advantage there. Not a shot from Tang Chunman, but an equally impressive return.
1 all.
Nicely picked out by Su Yinhui.
Service over. 2-1. Three, one.
Oh, what a great winner there from Seeing Sweat.
4-1.
Almost corner to corner. Perfect accuracy. Great vision to see that angle. I see that's a good rotation by Tang and Si. And again, seeing Sweat instinctively moving to the front, knowing where Tang Chunman's going to be. They're really exerting some pressure now. Apology for seeing Sweat. That body shot gives him a 5-1 lead.
Service over. 2-5.
Great rally. Tang Chunman tries to end it from the back, but the defense, the Taipei side, is holding out well. Well, this is certainly going to be the longest rally of the very early match so far. See win it in the end.
Service over. 6-2.
And there's confirmation of it. 48 shots. That's our benchmark for the rest of the match. Nice touch in there by Seeing Sweat. Couldn't make the second one work.
3-6. Service over. 7-3.
It's a sizable buffer they've already set up. And hard fought as well. Sometimes, quite a few occasions, especially first match of the morning. It's just gone past 9 AM local time here. You can get some nerves on court, leading to a slow start sometimes. Saw that yesterday from the defending champions of the mixed doubles, Dechpon and Supasara. But both these pairs have got stuck in nice and early, not gifting points. The unforced error rates pretty low.
Challenges. Call in.
Now we have our first challenge of the day. There's Jeremy Gunn and Wong Chun Han. Both Malaysian. Jeremy Gunn, of course,
Challenge
worked in
unsuccessful.
Japan for a while. That's in.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 4-8. Play.
was wonderfully put in by Su Yin
5,
Wei.
8.
Right now at 5-8. I say it's 50-50 on the net between the two ladies. And again, great touch in by Su Yin Wei. Gets back into position well. Oh, what a wonderful passage of play. Man usually can fire those pinpoint accuracy down the line. He was just a little bit off balance, I think, because he was in the air. Well, Su Yin Wei in the last 3 or 4 points
9, 6.
really stepped up at the net. But as you can see, she's up against Seeing Sweat, who's been doing this for a while.
Service over.
Great battle
7, 9.
right now at the net. And everybody keeping things nice and flat. So apart from a couple of half smashes from Tang Man, we haven't seen any really big backcourt attacks. All right, pressure's coming in this. Su Yin Wei, once again, they've closed up that gap. It's just 1 point now.
8, 9. Out.
Short.
Service over. 10, 8.
Defense from Tang Man. Nice flat return from Tang Man.
Interval.
Dipped just as it crossed the net. And that's 11-8 at the break.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 20 seconds. Thank you.
女仔好集思廣益，所以調到係你唔好追，有時你打落中間先。
Chen. 11 and play.
Well, Su Yin Wei is putting Tang Man, especially in some very difficult situations. Credit to him. His defense has been resolute. Brilliant from Tang Man. Really ran that point.
12, 8.
It's called in, but close enough for a challenge. To be honest with you, Well, I thought that might just be out.
Correction, out. Service over. 9-12. Play.
Oh, they've made a big difference, Jeremy Gunn and Wong Chun Han, to the entire Hong Kong squad. Wong Chun Han, of course, focusing on the singles. Jeremy Gunn, very experienced doubles coach.
13-9.
Good pressure there from Tang Man. I think the key for the Badminton Asia Championships is going to have to try, if they can, avoid Su Yin Hui, who has been in electric form this first game.
14-9.
So that great lead has been restored. That was relentless pressure once again from Tang Man, and I have to say that this lead that has been restored is very much down to the power play of Tang Man. Just turning up the heat a little, Tang and Si. Take from Su Yin Hui. Run again from the back. I was just talking about how we haven't seen many backcourt attacks. Well, that box has certainly been opened.
Yes, Chen. Service over. 10-15.
38 shots, still the longest rally we've seen. In all truth, each of these rallies now nice and developed. That's in. I'm sure that's going to be a challenge. It is.
Challenges. Call in.
Well, it's their last challenge. I think they got this one right, though. Oh, would you believe it? That is about as edge of the line as you can get.
No challenges remaining. 11-15. Play.
Well, they may not have any challenges left, but they do have a 4-point lead. Hats off to the accuracy from Chen and Su.
Service over. 16-11. Service over. 12-16.
Tang once again from the back.
Service over.
As I said, he engineered
17-12.
the second big lead that they've had. As soon as he saw that big space down the middle, that became his go-to. What a pickup from Seeing Sweat. Well, she went for the very acute net shot after that. The shot before that, but she almost swept the floor to pick it up. Look at that one. Look at that. Had the chance to send it to the other side of the court.
Service over. 18-13.
Well, you can see from the frustration on Seeing Sweat's face that she's not 100% happy with her output at the net, even though they're ahead.
Service over. 20.
Thankfully,
Game point 14.
both of them seem to be responding well to the power play. And they have 6 game points as a result.
Game. First game.
Only need
won
one.
by
So,
Tang
21-14.
21-14.
First game fix.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
我听了觉得说我们保持好重心才可以。
Yes.
他就一直让。
So change of ends, both pairs back out on court. And for Tang and Si, well, they do set very high expectations for themselves.
Play.
And even though they won that first game, there were instances where I'm sure Seeing Sweat will be trying to tighten up those
Service
net
over.
shots. She missed 2 or 3.
1 love.
Chen will be happy he can still rely on that big power game from the back. That's essentially what saw them through that first game. As for Chen and Su, well, lively start. It's that grey area between unforced and forced errors. A lot of the errors they've made have been forced. There's some great play from their opponents. That's gone wide though.
Service over. 1-all. Yes. Two, one. Service over. 2-all.
Well, let's see how well Chen and Su can settle into this nearer side of the court.
Three, two. Yes.
Little bit of miscommunication, as you can see, can happen to the most experienced pairs.
Service over. 3-all.
Well, that has to go down as an unforced error. And I guess the real situation for Chen and Su
3.
is that they are going to have to really make something happen in this second game if they want to progress. And they were, in essence, giving everything they had in the first game. So what can they do differently? This time it lets him down.
Service over. 4.
That's what the youngsters could do, is try and up the tempo, but I don't know if that's going to work against a pair like Tang and Si, who I believe still have another couple of extra gears they could get into.
Service for 4.
Too high.
Too high. Service over. 5-4. Service over. 5-all.
A much better start to the second game with Chen and Su.
Service over. 6-5.
Great shot to mid-court, showing that he is very much the all-rounder. Not just backcourt attacks from him. But obviously their preferred position, as that sails out, is seeing Sweat at the front.
Service over. 6-7.
Tang Chunman. Oh, that was a great return from Chen Kwan.
7-all.
Oh, look at that replay, just stepped in at the right time, saw the angle.
Service over. 8-7.
Millimeters away from
Yes.
tumbling over. Look at this roll.
Yes. Thank you. Service over. 8-all.
Wow. Of all of that point, she was essentially
Service
defending
over.
that court by herself.
9-8. Pick that one.
Well, that was the last shot, the last two shots, but a couple before then. She has really stood out, Su Yin-hui. And her contribution has tightened up Chen and Su's output the second game. They've certainly kept it a little bit more
10.
close. So on the brink of the second mid-game interval, Tang and Si went in 11-8 the first game.
Service over. 9-10.
Well, that
All.
net problem has now moved over to Tang Chunman. A little bit short in a couple of net shots.
See? Get ready.
That's good pressure from
11
Chen Kwan. So,
Interval.
after a hard-fought battle, they do get the mid-game interval lead. Good work from Chen Kwan here. We go in 11-10 up.
Seconds. Clock to 20 seconds.
所以他点的时候有没有找到时在那个不行，对，慢下去做一下自己的节奏。我说你单。
Swing back. 11-10. Play. Service over. 11-all.
Well, quick response from Tang. It's tied up at 11-all. Much better performance from Chen and Su to really cut into the scoreline in the second game, but they're still not out of the woods yet.
Service over. 12-11.
Wow, that's a return from Chen Quan. And Tang Chunman has seen a great many shots
Service over.
in his career.
12-all.
And safely watches that as it sails long. There's that highlight reel defense, which actually worked. Kept the height down, which is great.
Service over. 13-12.
Can they snatch this second game and take it to a third? Wonderful shot from Su Yin-hui, and follow-up from her partner as well.
14-12. Return the shot. Yes, thank you.
In prime position, Tang Chunman to finish that off. This is the biggest lead that Chen and Su have had. And I'm sure it's going to give him a great shot in the arm, great confidence.
Service over. 13-15.
I'm sure they would have wanted that to be on target. There's a difference between what it is now, 13-15, and a 16-point for Chen and Su. Just misses that, and once again that's 3-point lead that they've worked so hard for in this second game. Has vanished, or at least shrunk, down to 1 point. Great defense from Tang and Si. It's gone long. So 15 all it is. Tang and Si on serve.
Tang.
Well, they would just love to make first quarter-final in 2026.
Sixteen, 15.
Oh.
17, 15.
Well, a couple of mistakes and they've just been daggers in the heart, really. And one thing Tang and Si can do very well is close out matches.
15.
So from being 3 points down, they're now 3 points up, and it's just been a question of turning the screw, upping the pressure. And as I said earlier, Chen and Su need to make something happen. They're trying some very ambitious shots. Not all of them are pulling off.
Service over.
And here's a chance for them.
16, 18.
Quarterfinals they made Tang and Si last year. And at this moment, looks like they're on #1 in 2026. Great coverage by Si Sweat. Fantastic. Well, you've got to give it to Chen and Su for their defense. Sweat at full stretch. That's a wonderful combination. What a point. What an important point. And what a way to win it. Off to the left, then off to the right.
All right. Okay.
I said they needed something. It's that kind of combination that's going to make it work.
Tang. Quick only. Okay, go.
And we've also upped the longest rally tally, 52 shots now.
17, 18.
Run especially, very happy with that point. Just drifted in the air and hit the net. Chen Kwan could not reset himself in time.
Service over. 19, 17.
Well, this is the serve that could see them through to their first quarterfinal of 2026. 2 points off this, and they're through. Wonderful return by Su-Wen.
Service over.
Let's face it, she's been doing that the entire match. They might be behind, but Su Yin Hui has come up with brilliance like that on a number of occasions. Beautifully played by Tang, just out of reach of Chen Kwan, and that's 2 match points.
Over. 20, match point 18.
Stretch by Tang. Oh, she tried to get back into position, but again, it's these acute shots left and right for Chen and Su that have been doing all the damage. Now they're just 1 point back from extra points. This is getting intriguing. Those are the shots that have worked against the Badminton Asia champions.
Service over. 19, 20.
Just pushing forward, Tang and Si. And look at that defense. Incredible. Valiant effort from Chen and Su, but in the end, Tang and Si, they just know how to battle. And they've come out fighting. They've won this one in 2. 21-19 in the second. 44 minutes on court. First quarterfinal of 2026 for the Badminton Asia champions. They'll face one of the Malaysian pair.
Match won by
Chen and To, Hu and Cheng.
21-14, 21-19.
Just relentless pressure at the end. Really got to say I am impressed by the defensive capabilities of this young Chinese Taipei pair. That was a strong showing even though they lost. There's confirmation of it. 21-14, 21-19. Tang and Si through to their first quarterfinal of 2026. Coming up next is the women's doubles. Ornicha, Jong Satapornpan and Sukita Chisuachai against Jong Na-eun and Leon Wu. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the Malaysia Open 2026. As you can see, the fans are having a great time. There's a lot of activities on offer here at the Axiata Arena. Meanwhile, on court 2, here on day 3, it's up to the women's doubles. Ornicha Chongsattapornpan and Sukita Suachai from Thailand taking on Jong Na-eun and Lee Yeon-woo from South Korea. Well, this is the women's doubles draw. This is section 2 of the draw. And of course, the big names to look out for: Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning right up at the top. But the winner of this match we're about to watch will play either Kim Hae-jong, Kong Hee-young, or Osawa and Tanabe from Japan.
Ornicha